The tempestuous aftermath of Jasmine Pineda's pregnancy, a crucible of criticism and broken bonds. Jasmine Pineda's journey on the 90-Day Fiancé franchise has been a whirlwind of passion, conflict, and controversy. Her arrival in the United States to marry Gino Palazzolo, chronicled in Season 10, was fraught with cultural adjustments, emotional upheaval, and persistent relationship challenges. Despite her initial struggles with the cold climate and longing for her children back home, Jasmine's determination to build a life with Gino led her down the aisle. However, the marital bliss was short-lived as the couple continued to grapple with deep-seated issues, particularly concerning intimacy, ultimately leading them to seek professional help. Their participation in 90 Day, the last resort Season 2 laid bare the extent of their marital discord. Jasmine's accusations of Gino's lack of affection and her suggestion of an open marriage, coupled with her claims of his addiction, painted a picture of a relationship on the brink. Gino's staunch rejection of an open marriage and his plea for Jasmine to address her behavior off-camera underscored the stark divide between them. The recent revelation of Jasmine's pregnancy, fathered by her gym friend Matt Branis, has ignited a firestorm of reactions from her 90-Day Fiancé co-stars, revealing a complex web of alliances, animosity, and public condemnation. While some offered congratulations, others unleashed a barrage of criticism, exposing the fractured relationships and simmering resentments within the franchise. Scott Wern, a mocking imitation and accusations of maternal neglect. Scott Wern, known for his outspoken nature, did not mince words in his reaction to Jasmine's pregnancy announcement. He took to Instagram stories, creating a video that parodied Jasmine's original announcement, transforming it into a scathing critique. His mocking tone was evident as he mimicked Jasmine's supposed elation, juxtaposing her happiness with accusations of infidelity and maternal neglect. "I'm pregnant. I am so happy. I am so happy I have Sugar Daddy 1. I have Sugar Daddy 2, Scott declared, his words dripping with sarcasm. He further escalated his attack by targeting Jasmine's children, implying that she had forgotten about them amidst her new relationship and OnLifeN's ventures. "I have kids I forgot about, but it's okay. I have OnLifeN's," he stated, his words designed to inflict maximum emotional damage. Scott's actions were not merely a display of personal animosity. They represented a public indictment of Jasmine's character and her perceived priorities. By mocking her pregnancy announcement and accusing her of neglecting her children, he sought to delegitimize her happiness and portray her as an irresponsible and self-centered individual. Josh Weinstein, a defense of Gino and a condemnation of Jasmine's ulterior motives. Josh Weinstein, another co-star from 90 Day, The Last Resort, also weighed in on the controversy, offering a starkly different perspective. His comments were primarily focused on defending Gino and exposing what he perceived as Jasmine's manipulative behavior. Josh urged viewers to consider the facts before congratulating Jasmine, reminding them of her past scandals and the circumstances of her arrival in the United States. He accused Jasmine of cheating on Gino and being involved with Matt Branis even before their time on The Last Resort. He posited that Jasmine's desire for an open marriage was a calculated move to conceal her relationship with Matt, suggesting that she had ulterior motives from the outset. He further condemned Jasmine's pregnancy with Matt's child, portraying Gino as the true victim of the situation. "I feel really bad for Gino. He was collateral damage and was heartbroken," Josh stated, expressing sympathy for his co-star. He attributed Gino's struggles with intimacy to Jasmine's bad treatment, claiming that her behavior had created an emotionally toxic environment. Josh also acknowledged his initial misjudgment of the situation, admitting that he had failed to support Gino from the beginning. He apologized for not recognizing Jasmine's true nature, claiming that he had been misled by her victim narrative. "Matt is nothing but a loser and a homewrecker," he concluded, offering a final condemnation of Jasmine's new partner. Josh's commentary was a calculated attempt to shift public perception, portraying Jasmine as a manipulative opportunist and Gino as a victim of her deceit. By highlighting her alleged infidelity and accusing her of having ulterior motives, he sought to undermine her credibility and garner sympathy for Gino. Uncle Marco, a heartbroken relative and accusations of a green card scam. The criticism of Jasmine extended beyond her co-stars, reaching into Gino's family. Uncle Marco, who had played a significant role in Jasmine and Gino's wedding, expressed his profound disappointment, and Pineda's pregnancy announcement didn't sit well with all her 90-day Fiancé co-stars, some of whom publicly criticized her on social media. She came to the United States in 90-Day Fiancé Season 10 to marry Gino Palazzolo. Despite not enjoying the cold weather and feeling homesick without her kids, Jasmine chose to proceed with the wedding to build a life with Gino. Unfortunately, Jasmine's marriage to Gino didn't resolve their relationship issues. They continued to face problems with intimacy, which forced them to seek therapy just months after getting married. Jasmine and Gino joined 90 Day, the Last Resort Season 2, where they discussed their grievances and issues. Jasmine brought up concerns about intimacy, claiming Gino wasn't affectionate towards her. She also accused him of having an addiction and suggested they consider an open marriage. However, Gino rejected the idea of an open marriage and advised Jasmine to work on her attitude and treat him kindly off-camera if she wanted to resolve the marital issues. In a surprising twist, Jasmine recently revealed she was pregnant with her friend from the gym, Matt Branis. Scott Wern. Scott labels Jasmine as a bad mother, while several co-stars of Jasmine, such as Danielle Gates and Darcy Silva, congratulated her on her pregnancy. Others, like Uzma Newmar and Colt Johnson, mocked her. Scott Wern was one of the cast members who made a video to criticize Jasmine. He posted an Instagram story in which he imitated Jasmine's pregnancy announcement video and mocked her. He said, "I'm pregnant. I am so happy. I am so happy I have Sugar Daddy 1. I have Sugar Daddy 2. Scott also targeted Jasmine's children, stating, "I have kids I forgot about, but it's okay, I have OnLifeins." Josh Weinstein. Josh slams Jasmine while defending Gino. Jasmine's 90 Day, the Last Resort co-star, Josh Weinstein, also weighed in on the situation. He urged fans to consider the facts as they congratulated Jasmine on her pregnancy, reminding them not to forget her past scandals and how she came to the United States. He also mentioned she cheated on Gino and was with this loser Matt since before Last Resort. Josh claimed that Jasmine had ulterior motives when coming to the show, as she pressured Gino into an open marriage to conceal her relationship with this dummy Matt. Josh also mocked Jasmine for being pregnant with Matt's baby, saying that the real victim in the situation was Gino. He expressed sympathy for Gino, saying, "I feel really bad for Gino. He was collateral damage and was heartbroken." The 90-Day Fiancé star claimed that the reason Gino struggled with intimacy with Jasmine was because she treated him badly. Josh acknowledged his error in not supporting Gino from the beginning and apologized for not recognizing that Jasmine was not a victim. Josh concluded his message, stating, "Matt is nothing but a loser and a homewrecker." Gino's Uncle Marco. Gino's uncle, Marco, politely called out Jasmine, discussing how she may have scammed his innocent nephew. According to a Reddit thread by @blueberry_muffin 4843, Uncle Marco expressed his disappointment in Jasmine, who he considered to be like a niece to him. He mentioned walking Jasmine down the aisle at her wedding and confessed that he was upset by her betrayal. "Uncle Marco really thought I was gaining a niece. Well, that went sideways after her adventure with her next victim." He accused Jasmine of being a green card scammer and noted that she had never had a child with Gino. Uncle Marco admitted that he had always been cautious about Jasmine but chose to trust her. He was initially respectful but decided not to conceal his feelings anymore because Gino is his blood. Uncle Marco offered advice to Jasmine, urging her to go home, see your children, and then come back and get your life together. Due to the multitude of issues in her personal life, 90 Day, the Last Resort could potentially mark Jasmine Pineda's last appearance on reality TV. He became emotional while delivering his message to Jasmine, writing, "I should ruin the next show for everyone, but I won't. The single life, but you are still married to my nephew Gino." Jasmine hasn't reacted to criticism from her 90-Day Fiancé co-stars.